Hello everyone, my name is Sidney and this is my life as a digital culture student in the University of Sidney. It usually takes me around 40 minutes to get ready and cook breakfast and then I'm off to uni. I live in a student accommodation in campus, so walking to class usually takes only about 10 to 15 minutes. Today is a Wednesday, so I'm heading to my marketing tutorial class that is held inside the iconic quadrangle. It is so iconic that there has never been a day where there is no tourist sticking around the famous architecture. I remember during my first marketing tutorial in the quad, I couldn't find a room, and that's how I met my friends, Rachel and Mahek. I think one of the hardest part adjusting to university, let alone a foreign country, is finding the people you resonate yourself with. Therefore, here are some tips based on my experience on how to make good friends in uni. First is to join activities and info sessions during orientation week. Most people would think that the activities during orientation week is boring, but actually they have a lot of fun activities like the campus race, day trips, and the university welcome party. I am an introvert at heart, so it was difficult for me at first to go to these social events. But if it wasn't for these events, I wouldn't have met my friends. Secondly, something a little close to home is joining and participating in Indonesian organizations, which in USID is the PPIA USID. This year, they held a mentorship program to help guide new students in adjusting to university life. I find this not only very helpful, but a good way to get to know people who is going through the same thing as I do. Another one is to start conversations first in lectures or tutorials. This is probably the most difficult, however, most people wouldn't know about you if you don't take the initiative to introduce yourself first. I had a lot of awkward and embarrassing moments doing this, but what makes it worth it in the end is having that one friend you know and talk to in each class. Finally is to join university clubs and societies. The university offers more than 200 clubs and societies for students to choose from, and it is a great way to make friends and to get out of your comfort zone. I have met a lot of good friends through participating in various societies. I'm a member of PPIA, PopSoc, DocSoc, and Soul Express. I chose to study in Australia because it is a country that's rich with history, art, and culture. Wherever I go, there are always museums I could go to, good food from all around the world, and friendly locals. If you love to travel, there are so many unique and beautiful destinations to go, whether it is at your doorstep or a flight away. Also, Australia has a very convenient public transportation system. It is so easy and convenient that I even went to Canberra by myself.
Guys, we are in the Parliament House in Canberra.
Aside from that, of course, I chose Australia because I want to study in the University of Sidney. It is always a dream of mine to study in USID, but it's also because as an art student, USID offers a wide range of specializations that I can choose from. I am currently majoring in digital cultures and not a lot of university has provided this course yet. The university also has a strong student community, good facilities, architecture, and location. There are always student-centered events and activities every week that keeps uni life fun and interesting. Despite all the amazing things uni has to offer, studying abroad has its struggles and difficulties as well. The hardest one, of course, is leaving my friends and family behind and not being able to see them in a long period of time. The first few months was the hardest, fighting the homesickness, adapting to a new society in a new school, with new friends and having to do everything independently. Even though I went to an international school most of my life, I still struggled speaking English confidently in conversations and during class. At first, it can feel incredibly lonely. I sometimes question myself if I made the right decision to study abroad. But that's life, right? Who learns when we don't immerse ourselves in the great unknown? And if we don't, we won't ever know where our path would take us. And in this case, my path has taken me to an exciting journey to the down under, where I've learned and met so much incredible people in a short amount of time. So what are you waiting for? I would also like to thank Sun Education Group for easing my process towards university. They have given me so much information beforehand about what to expect in university. I owe it to Sun for making sure my first semester in uni is as smooth as it can be. Once again, thank you so much Sun Education for all your help towards my university and my studies. Wish me luck on my second semester, and I'll see you guys on my next video.